Hello baby boys! In today's video we're going to explore the top 10 most rare mods for The Sims 2. These mods are rare either because at some point they were totally lost or just because not a lot of people know about them. If you know of any rare mod I didn't mention in this video, please let me know in the comments because I'll make a part 2. Rare mod number 1, individual free will. I don't see a lot of people talking about this amazing mod. It is honestly a must-have for me. In The Sims 3 and 4, this is actually a feature present in the vanilla game. You get to pick and choose which Sims have free will and which Sims do not. So this is pretty helpful, especially in big families like the Ultimas, where maybe you don't want to play with every single kid here and you just rather focus in one or two, so you let their free will deactivated, but you keep it on for others, so they will do their stuff, progress on their own, but the Sims you want to focus on will wait for your orders. This mod is so awesome, it deserves much more recognition, and at some point this mod was a lost media I believe, because I don't even know who the creator behind this masterpiece is. You can only find a link for this mod in threads and places like that. There is no official page for it that I know of. Rare mod number 2, Dish It Out. This amazing mod is available on Mod The Sims, so it shouldn't be that rare, but I never saw anybody talking about it and it was not that downloaded. It should. Well, basically when a Sim leaves dirty dishes for other Sim to wash, the Sim washing their dishes will lose relationship points with them, which is honestly super reasonable. This mod is so much fun and a Sim can lose relationship points with a bunch of Sims if they are doing a lot of dishes at the same time, and like each dish was from a different person. So Sims now take dishes very seriously. Rare mod number 3, Bigfoot in a box. When you're playing the game for the first time, the vacation hoods are a lot of fun. But when you're playing the game for over 10 years, then they can get pretty boring. But now having a Bigfoot in the family, this is always fun. And guess what? Now you can buy one in a box, which now makes me wonder, is Bigfoot an animal or a human? And well, in both cases, this is kinda horrible that he's being sold like that. Do you know what I mean? Which got me thinking as well about the ship, like how he's breathing inside of this box. I don't see any rules for that. Anyway, this mod was as well at some point a lost media I believe, because the original source for it does no longer exist. Let me know in the comments if you know of any lost media CC. I would love to explore more about it. Rare mod number 4, childhood crushes. This mod is so cute and I don't see a lot of people talking about it. Well, it basically allows kids to develop crushes on each other. All they can do is perform this little kiss, and like they like each other like that. They don't even know what that is, which is super cute honestly. They will even get a memory of it that reads, "Found puppy love with. I've been infected with cooties. Yuck. My heart is racing, my stomach is twisted in knots, and my head is spinning end over end. Could this be love? I mean, we all have been there." Rare mod number 6, single gender neighborhood. Okay, so this mod comes in a folder and you must pick just boys or just girls, and then the hoods created after you install this mod will only feature the chosen gender. In the folder you will also notice a mod called gender specific remover. You can use this object to delete Sims from a specific gender from an already existing hood. You can, for example, wipe out all of the men, which by the way I would love in real life. This is a Chris Hatchie mod, so I believe that at some point it was also a lost media, but then somebody had it in their folder and re-uploaded. By the way, I don't know if this is a safe way of deleting Sims, so if you're going to use this mod, be careful. Rare mod number 6, the serial killer mod. Yes, did you know we do have a serial killer mod for The Sims 2? This is probably amazing for storyline purposes, of course, but the reason why I say probably is because this old mod from Kerrigan is pretty much not functional at all for me. Well, I don't know, there is no information about it anywhere, and I don't know how to make this mod work. The mod exists, it is in my folder, but nothing happens. There is no like serial killer NPC, there is no object, nothing. I hope this is not just like a career or something. But yeah, if anybody watching knows how to make this mod works, please let me know. Kerrigan had a lot of great mods, and I bet a bunch of them must be lost now. But if they're still available, like this one, you can get it, but there's no place to learn about how to use the mods. Rare mod number 7, Autosave. Well, yeah, get the picture. You're playing the game the entire day. Your family has gone from a tiny house to a super mansion. God, your sims were created in Creusasims, and now they have grandkids. Everything's wonderful, and then out of nothing, guess what happens? The game crashes on you, and you, dumb bitch, didn't save it. Well, say goodbye to these days, because with the autosave mod, a pop-up will appear asking you if you would like to save the game now. This mod is honestly so revolutionary to me, but I don't see enough people playing with it. Plus, the original source is no longer available as well, so I believe at some point it was lost. Rare mod number 8, Wrath of the Gods. This mod adds an object, a statue actually, that you can use to, well, basically spread the chaos. You can smite sims with it, including visitors, which is mean but also pretty useful. I would love to do that with sims like the Gypsy, the Garden Club members, the Hobby Stalkers. They deserve it. You can summon a lightning storm, but be careful because look at how big this fire was, and it was caused by a lightning storm. Anyway, you can also summon a rain of fire, which surprisingly did not cause this hell of a fire. And then finally you can also summon a plague of locusts. I don't know what that is, but I know that I didn't pronounce it the right way. Anyway, I don't even know what this was supposed to be, but this is what happens. There's like bugs everywhere. I wanna say this is something like in the Bible, like a prophecy or something, but I have honestly no idea at all. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. Rare mod number 9, the Midwife Service. Okay, so this is a mod by Chris Hatch as well, and what it does is it adds an NPC that you can call over when a sim is about to give birth, a midwife, which would be like a pregnancy helper, I wanna say, especially after the first hours of giving birth. And I know for a fact you need 2 files, the Midwife Service one and the nurse template. So even though I have both, for some reason I was not able to make this mod work for me this time on camera, but in the past I managed to make this work. The midwife was kind of just there. I think this mod is perhaps for like storyline purposes and not so much focused on gameplay. At least that was my experience with the mod. Finally, rare mod number 1, Functional Prophecy Scroll. This mod adds a scroll that your sims can use to seek their destiny. Then it is totally random, by the way, but they will get either a positive or a negative pop-up. So this mod is basically just for like storyline purposes and medieval gameplay. A sim can get both pop-ups in a day, so it doesn't actually mean anything, but the player can use this to decide a lot of stuff if they're playing a themed hood, for example, like who is going to be the next king. I don't know. Yes, I think this can be pretty useful for players that play like that. Anyway, baby boys, that's it for today's video. I want to make a part 2 with even more rare mods, but I need to know where they are. So please let me know in the comments if you know of any rare or lost media mod that I can cover in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.